Am I too much, or are you not enough? You know, I want to tell you a story about learning to love yourself. What is it? How I learned to stop worrying and love the bomb. That movie. Anyway, I will tell you that sometimes I say to friends, I have never walked into a room and gone unnoticed. And that's not an ego thing, it's just been a fact of my life. I was itty bitty, and some said awfully pretty. As a tiny little thing, they called me Little Bit. And even now, I have maxed out at 5'5". And then when I hit puberty, and I wasn't like other boys, I had another hardship, and that was the most polite thing was being called a sissy, if not outright the F word. And back then, people would walk right up in public and ask you, or call you one. And for a long time, I would try to make myself as invisible and go unnoticed as possible. And it never worked. So there came a time when I said, you know what? I'm very unhappy. I have just got to learn to embrace it. People are going to look at me no matter what. So enjoy, you know. And when I did that, it came with a certain sense of freedom for me, a burden lifted, and a contentment in my life that I had not known before. So I would encourage people that if you're one of us who stick out, who are different in any way, learn to embrace that difference as what makes you special, not less than, different than in a negative way. I am grateful to be who I am. I'm grateful for the skills that I learned from my parents and from my circumstances to show up with enthusiasm, leading with an open heart. And when people meet me for the first time after hearing me on the phone, they'll say, God, I thought you were 6 feet tall. And I will say, I am 6 feet tall. There have been times in my life when it does still bother me. My friends will tell you that when people call me cute, it does trigger me in a certain way. I know people mean it in a nice way. But there's something about sitting in a restaurant with your friends and eyeballing someone walking out of the restaurant, turning around, coming back into the restaurant just to walk up to your table and go, oh my God, I had to come back over here and tell you you are so cute. I am a grown ass man. And it's a little embarrassing. But it is a compliment. I'd rather be cute than an ogre. But learning to embrace that, I walk into a room with confidence that other people never get. Because you'll be surprised, even the ones that are 6'2" and look like a Greek god have insecurities. And they've never been challenged in the way that someone like I have to sort of face that insecurity and push through it to live a fully joyful life in their skin. And the longer that you don't do that, the more time you waste with this one precious life. So, live it out loud. Let your freak flag fly. Whatever it is that makes you unique or different, embrace that and lean into it. And I guarantee you, the days will be brighter and easier. Share that with your children if you have children that are a little bit different and struggling. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to go and shock some people today with my good looks and good enthusiasm.